My name is Winfred, and welcome to this channel where it's all about life. And today is not any different. We are discussing life live. Sorry, guys, it was supposed to be 9 o'clock, but we are in Uganda, and there is what they call load shedding. Our power has been off, it's just come back. Earlier planned was 9 o'clock, and for some reason, our power went off and we could not get on. Sorry about that. So I'm just so glad for those of you who have tuned in and kept the time. Apologies in advance to those people who felt set back on this one. We were supposed to go on 9 o'clock, but in our country we have what we call load shedding, and it's what we just went through. My power has been off, and I'm just glad it's back and able for us to have a live chat as usual. It was supposed to actually be Friday, and like I said, power goes off anytime. It can surprise you. You prepare for to do something at a certain time, and you know what? Power just chooses to go. And once it does, there's nothing you can do until it comes back. So I'm just glad it's on and we are able to be live this Saturday evening. Remember, we don't normally do Saturdays. We most of the time do Fridays at 9:40, 9:50 sometimes, depending on power. But Friday was a disappointment. Power had gone the whole day from morning until midnight, and it came back when actually I had handed in the towels on that one. I thought it couldn't happen, and it didn't happen. But today, I'm just glad it's come back and we are able to go on live. Thank you so much, subscribers. Those of you who have tuned in for the very first time, you are amazing and welcome. If you happen to like what you're going to be listening to, go on and subscribe. You'll be able to get notifications of videos as and when they drop in. We normally do Fridays, so today, Saturday, was because Friday didn't happen. Otherwise, be on a lookout for our lives every Friday at 9:50 p.m. And if you subscribe, you'll be able to get notifications of videos as and when they drop in, because it's a Bible channel. But on Friday, we do life. We discuss life. We talk about money. We talk about relationships. We talk about investments. And we talk about money and everything in between. So it's not that it's just today, but we talk about so many things. And our topic of discussion today is, should money be split 50-50 even when one person earns more than the other? Or is it actually unfair? Yeah, that is the topic we are going to be talking about. Should money be split 50-50 in a relationship even when one partner earns more than the other? Go ahead, tell a friend about the chat. It's a live one. You feel free to drop in your comments, and I'll be able to read them in every slot that I get. Otherwise, it's an open chat. You can feel free to give your opinion on this one. What has worked for you? What has not worked? What you think can really help better a relationship? Is it when you're earning you're earning more than the other and you pay 50-50, or you split 50-50 bills, or is it because you're earning more, you're supposed to foot the whole bill? So basically, that's what we are going to be talking about. Should money be split 50-50 even when one person earns more than the other, or is it actually unfair? Let's talk about it. That's what we are going to be digging deep in. Money and love are two things that can bring people closer or push them apart. Believe you me on this one, money and love are two things that can bring people together or closer or push them apart. Because if you don't, if you're stingy, you could send me off. If you don't have, you could send me off. If you have too much and you're willing to share, or you have little but you're willing to share, it could bring us together. So it's one of those topics that is exciting. So how do couples really handle money when their incomes are not equal? Is what we wanted to dig in today. How do couples handle money uh, when their income is not equal? Quality marriage. Oh my goodness, you're welcome. We missed you for a while there. Thank you so much for tuning in, Quality Marriage. And I hope to hear a lot from you. Because it's a live chat, go on and drop your comments. You said you're watching. Thank you so much. The topic of discussion is, should money be split 50-50 even when one person earns more than the other? Or is it actually unfair? So that's the topic we are going to be talking about. And like I said before, money and love are two things that can bring people together and closer, or it's one of those things, there are those things that can push them apart. So how do couples really handle money when their incomes are not equal? You could find a man has more money. Most relationships, the man has more money and the lady comes with all these other different skills. So how is money handled in such cases where the man is earning more and the woman is not, or the woman is not even earning any and the man is contributing the whole percentage? The idea of splitting everything down the middle sounds fair and right? Because if you bring in 5 millions and you bring all of you put together your money and it comes up to 5 million and you're able to split bills, everyone contributes. You bring 2.5 million, I bring 2.5 million Ugandan money. I know for those of you who are watching from other places, million sounds a lot. But in Uganda, yeah, our figures go all the way up to million, and 1 million is really not much. It could even not be enough for school fees. Those of you who have got kids in nursery or kindergarten, that could not even be enough for some schools. So in our Uganda, because of inflation, that money could not, it sounds like a lot, but it's not much. You could be paying rent of 1.5 million, and then you've got to pay bills, fueling the car, paying for electricity, buying food, and taking kids to school, fuel, there are so many needs that a household can have. But is the idea of splitting everything down the middle, to me it sounds fair and right. I don't know what your opinion is on this one. You can go ahead and drop in the comments what your opinion is on this one. Is it something that you would go for, where you split bills down the middle, or is it something that you would not even dream of doing? Yeah. This would include things like groceries, rent, debts, where you go on debt and plan to split your bill. I'll pay for the drinks, you pay for the food. Or I paid last time, you're paying this time. Is it something that would work for you? Money being split 50-50, even when one of you earns more than the other. Is it something that works for you? Go ahead and drop in the comments. Let me know who is watching in, where you're watching in from, and let me know what your opinion is on 50-50 splitting of bills or money at home, in a relationship, even when one partner earns more than the other. The reason why that would sound good and fair is because no one would feel like someone is taking advantage of them. Have you ever been with someone and they think maybe you're a gold digger, or you just want free rides, they are the ones who are always giving? Sometimes it feels that way. But if you're in a relationship where money is split 50-50 down the middle, I think that is not something that would come up. But what happens when one person earns more money a month and the other earns less? What happens in such relationships? I need to hear your opinions, guys, on that one. What happens? Say in a relationship you earn more than your partner, whether you're a lady or you're a man. Like in our Uganda today, the ladies are doing very well. They have these nice jobs and They are earning some serious money. And I don't know, I can't speak the same for the men. And the men tend to lose their jobs easily. I would say for sure that it's something that wouldn't work depending on the settings of of a place, the culture. But really, it's something that works for the Western people. They have done it, and it feels more like no one is taking advantage of the other. In our Uganda or Africa, the man marries you when he's already built the house, he's already bought the cars, he's already made that money, and you come in to be beautiful and pretty. And this man always reminds you any slight quarrel or any slight misunderstanding, it tells I could just send you off. Sometimes I feel like sending you packing. You came with nothing, you will leave with nothing. And they tend to throw away your things outside, at any slight mistake or any misunderstanding. That's where it becomes fair that really, if there's any development, anything that is done in the house, it should be done happening 50-50. You bring in, you pay for food, I pay the bills. You pay for the children's school fees, I probably pay the rent. That is if our house rent is an issue in the house, or if we have to pay rent. But if we don't, again, there's got to be a way where we meet. There's a middle ground where there's some things I should be paying for and you should be paying for. That way, you don't step on me. I don't feel like I'm being stepped on, and you don't feel like you're being used. That is what I think would ideally help a relationship where you bring in the little that you have and put it on the table, split it up, and get things done out of the way. Let me know what your opinion is on this one. Otherwise, we are discussing should money be split 50-50 in a relationship, even when one partner may be earning more than the other. Let me know what you think on that one. If both people contribute a certain amount of money, that's say like 20% of their income, but the other if both contribute